Hey everyone, it's Jaime Jo Wright here at Madlet Musings, and I have back with us Toni Shiloh. Hey Toni.
Hey, how are you?
Good. And I'm loving your t-shirt that says, for those who cannot see you and are listening on a podcast, it says write, revise, scream a little, repeat. And that's so true as a writer.
Yeah, it sums it up perfectly.
Yeah, exactly. I think we do that on a regular basis. It's like we've got the scream pillow that we just grab from over here by our desk and we scream into it and go from
And then
there.
eat chocolate
Yes.
and then go
Yes.
back to writing.
Oh, it's so true. So true. But hey, you have another Christmas novella,
Yes,
and
I'm
we
so
get to talk
excited.
about it. Yeah, tell us about it. Tell us the title and what it's about. Excited.
Okay, so it's called The Christmas Catch,
Hmm.
which means that the hero's the NFL football player. He's a wide receiver who gets injured. Don't worry,
Okay.
it's not a spoiler. It happens right at the gate. So he gets injured and he's within driving distance of his hometown. So he goes home.
Okay.
And his house is right next door to his ex high school sweetheart, who is also living there because she's renting it from her parents. So it's that second chance
Hmm.
reunion.
Hmm.
She's a single mom who's been hurt before
Hmm.
and is, weary of relationships. He has his issues, like is he going to go back to the NFL? Will she be
Right.
abandoned again? And then they get together to throw a Christmas ball, and all the feels comes out.
I
I
love
mean,
it. It's all the feels. It's all the Christmas feels. And that's what you need
exactly.
with a Christmas story. I love it. So we have Jaleel Walker, and he's an NFL wide receiver, which right there you've won me. I mean, ooh la la. Yeah, thank you.
You're so welcome.
I know, there's something about football. Like you either watch football because you like football or you watch football because you like the players.
That is so true. I feel like that's the two camps of people who
Yeah,
watch, well, especially, for women.
right.
But I'm definitely like, I love football.
Yeah.
I loved writing, the parts in here talking about football.
Hmm.
If I could have, I probably would have eclipsed the Christmas with all the football. But I remembered it's a Christmas novella, not the other way around.
It's not an NFL novella. It's a Christmas novella. Have you always liked the NFL? Because I know you are a big Dallas Cowboys fan, which I have a problem with because I'm Green Bay Packers. So the fact that we're talking politely is miraculous. It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah, definitely a Christmas miracle. I think we should get, extra present for that.
I think we should, like a jersey of our favorite team.
Yes, that sounds perfect.
I
I need
know.
that under
I
my
like
tree
that.
now.
There we go. Okay, Bethany House, if you're listening, you know what to get Toni Shiloh and Jamie Sure right for Christmas.
Yes. And, we can tell you who our favorite players are too, no problem.
Yes.
Um, no, I've always loved the NFL.
Okay.
So I didn't go to college like the normal route. So I don't have like an allegiance to college
Mm-hmm.
football. So yeah, give me all the NFL.
LNFL. It's all good. It's good. And does your family like it too? Like you have a husband and two boys, so is it like a family thing, or are you like are you the one that's the
Okay,
crazed
so
fan?
a little bit of both.
Okay.
Um, my husband watches as well. He's a huge Saints fan. So
Ooh,
yeah, when the Cowboys played them this season, that was particularly brutal.
yeah.
Um, but I am definitely the crazed fan. I'm talking like I can head to toe, like headbands, earrings, jersey,
Oh,
leggings, socks,
wow.
head to toe. I even got custom Converse in the colors of the
You did not.
yeah.
Toni Shiloh, you have come out as a rabid Dallas Cowboys fan. It's no secret now.
It's not. It's
It's
not.
not. That is hilarious. It's kind of funny, like for any of you who are listening who have not met Toni in person, when you meet Toni, she's this very sweet, kind, demure, lovely individual. And then you start talking football, and there's another side to you, Toni.
Yeah, it comes
Either
out a
side.
lot. My kids complain about how loud I am. My husband recently told me he thought the whole apartment
Yeah.
building heard me shout when the Cowboys made a touchdown. So,
Start getting cops at your door going, keep it down,
right,
please. We're getting complaints in the neighborhood. And you're like, hey, it's football season.
exactly.
Deal with it. Oh, that's funny. So obviously you were able to bring your love of football into the book with Julia Walker. And then you have Lucille Gordon, who is the heroine of the story, but she's actually called BB, which is such a cute name. I love that.
Yeah, so her father loves the blues
Okay.
and anything about the blues.
Mm-hmm.
B. King
Mm-hmm.
is guitarist name, Lucille. So it's kind of
Gotcha.
a nod to the blues for that one.
Yeah, I like that. Now, does she like the blues in the story, or does it?
She listens to it, but
Okay,
it's Christmas season, so she's listening
that's
to
true.
Christmas music.
Yeah, Bing Crosby and Frank Sinatra and Nat King Cole and all the oldie classics. Which I
Exactly.
try. Side note: this is how pathetic my children are. I try to turn on the classic Christmas songs at Christmas, and my daughter will go change it to Ariana Grande's Christmas album, and I'm like, go find a different house to live in over the Christmas season because that's just wrong. I'm no criticism to Ariana, but come on.
I like both. I'm not gonna lie. I totally do the old classics because what's Christmas without them?
Right.
But I do love the new songs just as much. Like I have Ariana Grande, Kelly Clarkson, like I have them all on my playlist. Like it's just a mishmash. It sounds
Yeah.
chaotic, but no,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Well, and then my 12-year-old son just decides to blast Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. And that's as much as you can get me singing on this podcast. So do you have like a Christmas soundtrack that goes with the book?
I do.
I wondered because I knew you well enough to think that you just might. Is it public where people can find it on Spotify?
Um, it is now. Usually I make them private while I'm
Hmm.
writing the book
Right,
because I'm, curating what I want on there.
right.
But by the time the book is published, I'm like, nope, you can have it
You
too.
can
Like,
have it. Oh,
yeah,
that's so fun. So there, a little extra for your readers. They want to read it to the soundtrack. That's great. Okay. And you have BB. Now she's a single mom with and she's a divorced single mom, correct?
correct.
Which I wanted to call out because I don't think there's enough of that in Christian fiction, that recognition that there are divorced single parents out there. And for some reason in Christian fiction, we shy away from the divorce stigma type of a thing, but it's a real thing.
Yeah, totally. Um, and I wanted to show like the hurt that comes with that,
Yeah.
but also that like that's not the end of the story.
Mm,
Um, and I feel like some people there is stigma around it and like it bothers me. Like it's 2024. Like why
mm-hmm.
are we shaming people for stuff that's not their own fault? Like you
Right.
can't help it if your divorce falls apart.
Right.
It's just a thing. And
Right.
it shouldn't be a reason why you never get to find true love either.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely something I wanted to explore, like the hurt she has because of it, and then the hope she can have for
Yeah.
her future.
Yeah. Yeah. When there's so much hope, I mean, so much hurt and brokenness in divorce, very rarely I don't think I've ever heard of a divorce that was not messy in one degree or another. I mean,
Right.
if nothing else, it's emotionally messy because it's emotionally heartbreaking in so many ways. But then you add in a child, and that brings in a whole other dynamic. So, how old is Hope? Because Hope is baby's daughter.
Yeah. So Hope is 7.
Okay.
She loves flag football. So
That's
she was
perfect.
a total joy to put in the book. And I feel like she brings those lighthearted moments that
Mm-hmm.
kids often do.
Mm-hmm.
Either because they're pure innocent or they're making jokes and you're like, how is this tiny human so funny?
Right.
Uh, I just think the wonder um you think of for Christmas is definitely in Hope.
Mm, that's awesome. Yeah, kids can definitely bring out that hopeful wonder. of Christmas, and they kind of look at life through a different set of eyes than we do. They're not jaded yet, I guess, is where I'm going with that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so how does Jaleel and Bibi come together then? I mean, we've got these two really interesting characters, but somehow their lives have to just like, and we know Jaleel's like injured, but how does
Right.
Bibi get hooked up with him?
So they were high school sweethearts. And
Oh,
Jalil broke up with her when he went away to college,
mhm.
but they've both come back to their hometown of Peachwood Bay. And so Jalil's father is the pastor of the church,
Okay.
and Bibi volunteers at the church. And that's how they end up spending time together because they agreed to what's the word? Provide the entertainment portion of
Mm-hmm.
the church's Christmas gala.
Okay.
So they have to collaborate, they have to go out to find the entertainment,
Yeah.
and old feelings arise, all the good stuff you get with second chance
And there's
reunion.
tinsel and there's twinkling Christmas lights.
Hot chocolate Christmas cookies, like,
Oh, I'm so hungry lately for sugar cookies. I don't know if I can wait for Christmas.
hey, I saw a meme once that said it's the Burr month, so like
Mm.
everything goes break out the Christmas.
I think you're right. We should do that. We should have like an online Zoom Christmas party. A whole bunch
Ah,
of authors all get together
with
and
cookies?
bring cookies,
This sounds epic.
right?
Right.
Right?
I
And
think
then
we should do this.
then I think we should really shoot for the moon and contact our favorite players from our favorite football teams and see if they'll make a special appearance and bring their favorite Christmas cookie.
That would be so
I
awesome.
know, right?
I'm not even gonna lie. My brain is automatically, ooh, who can I contact?
Well, I'm just sitting here thinking, well, Jordan Love is out right now, so he has nothing else to do because he's injured. So I think he
Right?
would love to join a bunch of writers and crazed female readers to eat
Yes.
cookies and chat about romance and Christmas.
Yes, yes, let's make this happen.
Let's do this. This will be great. Oh, fun. Okay, so I love that. Sorry, I keep like going off and then coming back and going off and coming back, but that's my brain. This is how we do it. So we have Jaleel and Bibi, and they have to come up with a Christmas event, so to speak. Um, is this kind of like, all right, is this kind of like a Hallmark Christmas movie where, there's always the bake sale or there's the Christmas parade or something that they have to work together? Is it kind of that trope?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And that's a popular one because it's just heartwarming.
Yeah, and I'm a huge Hallmark fan, so usually I see a bunch of reviews for my Christmas novella. It's like, oh, it had such a Hallmark feel. And I'm like, I watch a lot of Hallmark, so I'm not
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah. There's some good Hallmark Christmas ones out there. And I'm not a huge Hallmark overall person, but my daughter's really getting into them now.
I love that.
And so I'm going, what are you doing? And she goes, Mom, we can't watch horror movies all year long. We have to watch Hallmark Christmas. She's watching them in July with my mother-in-law.
Yes, because Christmas in July is epic.
I know it's like 98 degrees outside and 80% humidity, and we're singing Christmas carols and saving a town bakery.
And mentally you're cooled off, right?
Sure, I took a nap. Oh, fun. So these books are basically a nod to anyone who loves that type of Christmas story. And this is a good one to pull out with a hot cup of cocoa and some Christmas cookies and a blanket and really get into the Christmas spirit with a Toni Shiloh Christmas story.
Yeah, please do my infomercial or a trailer. Like that was epic. Yes. So good.
Do you love the NFL? Do you love the Hallmark Channel? Then you will love The Christmas Catch by Toni Shiloh, coming to you right now. It's available where all books are sold.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, this book sounds absolutely a joy. And then if people really love this one, you have one from last year's Christmas holiday season that is also up for a Christie Award. So we should say hello. What was that title again and call that one out?
Yeah, so that was You Make It Feel Like Christmas.
Hmm.
Um, and very smooth how you just threw in that Christie Award
Yeah, I
finalist
just kind of
stuff.
like slipped it in.
Yeah. I would be remiss if I didn't say that Jamie's a double finalist. So let's not all forget that for those of you who are listening. What were those two books called, Jamie?
Oh, I don't remember the titles. Something about the Lost Boys at Barlow Theater and the Vanishing at Castle Moreau, I think. But,
Yeah, that's what
you
I
know,
thought.
they're up against Kimberly Woodhouse, so I'm not sure that I have much hope to win anything. But I think
She's
that's the,
adorable.
yeah, yeah. And I think that's the fun of the Christie Awards, though, because if you've ever watched America's Ninja Warrior, like they're all like cheering for each other as much as they're
Yeah.
cheering for themselves. And so it's like I get to go to the Christie Awards this year and I'll be cheering for Kim just as much as I'm cheering for me. And if she wins, I'll be like, yes, you know.
Yeah.
So it'll be so much fun. But congrats. Congrats on that. I think that's
Thank you.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. I was totally shocked. So,
Yeah. Yeah. It's exciting. Especially it's probably cool to have your book recognized when you do love Christmas stories so much.
yes. Yes. And I can't really think of other Christmas stories that have been
Mm-mm.
finals in the
Mm-mm.
past. So like it almost feels like I'm the oddball, but it's like, you know what? Like, because my category was a tie category. So
Right.
if I remember correctly, there's five of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's amazing. Like
Right.
that this happy Christmas story that definitely has Hallmark vibes
Yeah.
tied.
It's
And
holding its own.
I know.
That's so cool.
Okay.
So cool. All right. Well, the one that is out now, and well, actually, I'm sorry, it comes out the 24th, which is 4 days from when we're recording this, which means when this comes out, it will be out.
Yes,
But it's called A Sidelined Christmas.
it
It's,
was.
oh, I'm reading it off your website. Sorry. It's
Sorry.
it's previously published as A Sidelined Christmas. That's right. And it's now coming out as The Christmas Catch. Sorry, that was my
It's all right.
bad. The Christmas Catch by Toni Shiloh. This is super exciting. I love it. Congrats.
Thank you. Thank
Is
you.
there
Yeah,
anything else we should know about this book?
yes. So this book gets the honor of being put in Target stores. So once the 29th of September hits, you can find it in select Target stores. So I'm so
Awesome.
excited. Yeah.
Have you been in Target before? I mean, not you physically been in Target. Have your books been in Target?
Yeah, two of my books have previously been in Target. So
Okay.
um, with each one, it feels like an honor. You
Oh
make it
yeah.
feel like Christmas was in Target and A Run
Okay.
It Love was in Target.
Okay. That's so cool. That's always fun. You get your book in Target and you've made it, Toni. You've made it.
It feels that way. You're like, I'm in
I
Target.
know, right?
Now I got to go spend all the money.
Right, exactly. Yeah. That's why they do it. They want to get the author in so the author starts spending their money in Target. When you come home with these really weird things you didn't know you needed.
Oh no, I always need the candles. I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
about all the other stuff, but I'll
Yeah.
pretend like I do.
You'll be well set up for the apocalypse when you need candles and
Yeah.
light because it's Target and we always buy a candle. They're affordable.
Yeah,
All right.
definitely.
Well, Merry Christmas to the readers and Merry Christmas to you, Toni. Thank you for writing books that we can read and enjoy at the Christmas season. I think readers will love this one.
Oh yeah, it's definitely my pleasure. And Merry Christmas to you.